In the dim glow of paper lanterns, where the narrow cobblestone streets of Edo's most notorious quarter twisted like a secret whispered in the dark, the Yoshiwara pleasure district throbbed with forbidden desire, laughter, and danger. Here, in a world sealed off by high wooden walls and guarded gates, where no honest man dared to linger too long, there were 8 women whose beauty and cunning ruled the night, 8 naughty sirens who could make a samurai forget his honor, a merchant forget his fortune, and a monk forget his vows. The first, Akane, was the queen of deception. She could pour sake with one hand and lift a man's coined purse with the other, smiling all the while as if she'd poured his very soul into the cup. Next was Chiyo, with a voice like silk sliding over steel. She sang so sweetly that men leaned closer, not knowing the song's hidden verses mocked them. Then came bold Sayo, whose charm lay not in obedience but in defiance. She would laugh at her customers, tease them, and dare them to spend more just to win her over. Gentle-looking Hana was the most dangerous of all, her eyes soft as spring rain, her touch tender, but beneath it, she wove rumors like a spider spins a web, trapping rivals and clients alike. There was also mischievous Rika, whose pranks were legendary. She once sent a drunken magistrate home with lipstick stains shaped like fox prints, sparking rumors he'd been bewitched. The sixth, seductive Yuri, could drink any man under the table and still walk a straight line back to the most expensive room in the house, where she'd make him pay double for the privilege of collapsing beside her. Quiet little Mika seemed shy, almost invisible, until she chose her target, then her smile would blossom, and she'd draw him away with the innocence of a spring breeze, only to leave him breathless and broke by dawn. And finally, there was the fearless Kyo, whose beauty was matched only by her skill with a hidden dagger. She never used it without reason, but every man who crossed her knew the gleam in her eyes meant she could. Together, these 8 women were the whispered legends of Yoshiwara, moving like shadows through the district's twisting alleys, each with her own secrets, alliances, and grudges. Some competed fiercely, others formed bonds deeper than sisterhood, but all shared one unspoken rule. In Yoshiwara, the night belonged to those bold enough to take it. Rumors spread like wildfire about their escapades, the time Akane outwitted a notorious gang leader, or when Sayo dared to turn away a visiting daimyo and lived to tell the tale. Men came from distant provinces to test their luck, leaving with lighter purses, heavier hearts, and stories that would outlive them. But behind the laughter and painted smiles, these women played a far more dangerous game, navigating the treacherous politics of the pleasure houses, the jealousy of rivals, and the whims of powerful patrons who could befriend one night and executioner the next. And yet, night after night, the lanterns still burned, the shamisen still played, and the 8 ruled on, the wicked, the witty, the untamed queens of Yoshiwara, whose names would never be written in history's scrolls, but whose legend would dance forever in the smoke and laughter of Edo's most sinful streets.